Danny Segura with MMA Junkie. I'm here with Bellator interim welterweight champion Logan Storley. First of all, I know you don't have a fight book, but you're out here training. Is it training year-round? Talk to us a little bit about your training regimen without a fight.
Yeah, you take kind of in cycles. Hard 3-4 weeks. Take a week off. Make sure your body's good. Really just depends on how your body feels. So for me right now, just getting back and really honing all the little skills in and getting ready to fight.
And talk to me about what's next. I mean, I guess we expect a unification bout with Amosov, but I know there's a lot going on in that part of the world, and he's been tied up. We heard, a month ago maybe, a little bit more, that he was back to training, but we haven't heard anything since. Has Bellator updated you with the situation?
Yeah, I think it's going to be me and Amosov is kind of what I've been told. Timetable, I do not know yet. So all I can do is continue to get ready. Obviously I think he's back in Germany now training, so obviously we wish him the best, but I'm excited to get that one back.
You feel like we can see that in 2022, or do you think that's something that we'll see next year?
I think next year is what makes the most sense. Right now the other cards I think are pretty much already filled with Bellator for the rest of the year, the 135-pound bracket, and so I think next year, hopefully early next year, get that fight in.
And how has this process been? Because obviously crazy circumstances going on with him, but has it been frustrating to wait that long? Do you almost enjoy the time off? How do you feel about this time frame that's been given?
Yeah, it's good. I had a busy year last year when fought Gracie and had 2 weeks off, fought MVP, won the belt, and then I took a little time off. And so I needed that mentally to reset and get ready. So now it's just about, going in there and unifying that belt. And so I'm excited and just waiting on them.
You guys are probably the two best grapplers in the division. You guys fought before. Very, very close fight. How different are you from the first time that you two fought?
Yeah, I think you saw it in those fights before with Gracie and then MVP. Gracie, was 25 minutes stand up, sprawl and brawl kind of fight, and then the MVP fight was, I think my timing was much better. Obviously MVP he's a puzzle, he's a tough puzzle, especially in MMA with his knees and his kicks and his distance. But Amosov looked great against Lima. But I really think we both improved, but I think I've made a big jump since 2020 when we last fought.
Is the rematch, is getting one back, is that important to you, or do you just solely focus, do you almost see it as like a new fight, and hey, it's just a championship bout, but is there something a little extra given the history?
Yeah, there always is. It's not hatred or anything. It's just being a competitor. That's my only loss. It's a split decision. He's undefeated. I'm 14-1. I think he's 24 and all, or, I'm 14-1. I want that O too. And so as a competitor, being a competitor since I was young, that's what it is. But now it's about unifying the belt and just getting this one back. That's
your only pro loss, right?
Correct, yeah.
Do you almost expect a trilogy? I mean, if you beat him, it'd be 1-on-1, right?
Yeah, but then we also got, Jason Jackson, a teammate of mine here.
Maybe not immediate, but...
Yeah, and so we'll see. I don't know what he has left on his contract. So it'll be exciting. There's a lot of, this gym especially, if you look at the 170-pounders from other organizations. So it's a lot, it's a lot of fun competing against the best guys in the world on a daily basis and in the cage.
And I spoke to Jason Jackson before his fight against Douglas Lima, and he's like, look, I want the belt. Obviously, he respects you. It's all business. But at the end of the day, he said he wouldn't have a problem fighting you. I know you've said that before. It's kind of a shared sentiment. But is it a little weird knowing that, like, you train under the same roof? Like, what's sort of the vibe there?
Yeah, obviously it's different with Henry being our coach and Jason and all these guys, training here together. Obviously, we'd have to figure it out, But this gym is, I think, the best gym in the world. You have a lot of guys at the same weight class. But for a belt, it's a little different. We've went through it before with Kamaru and Gilbert, and so we don't want that to happen with us, where we split ways, we both have fights ahead of us first. So when it comes down to it, we'll figure it out. We're grown men, and figure out what's best for both of us. So that's all you can really do.
Yeah, cross that bridge when you get there, right? All right, Logan. Well, I appreciate the time. Hopefully we see you soon. You said 2023, hopefully early 2023, and best of luck in that unification bout against Amosov.
Thank you. I appreciate it.